I am planning my Michigan adventures. I'm not sure if I want another 9 to 5 again, but I want to travel, host retreats, and spend my time in leisure. I'd love to do a bike training, spend my mornings outside for hours, and finally be able to catch my first bass fish because I've never caught one and it's been on my list for years. The event I'd want to host means we'd be outside in tents. Some of the other events would be glamping. Of course, other events we'd actually be in somebody's house. There's something special about helping women unpack their voice that lights me up, and I would have never imagined in a million years all of this would have led me here to this moment. I just feel like video is the best way to go. Wow. I really quit my job. I really quit my job. It's day 3 today, and honestly, I'm opening up new levels of permission for myself, new ways to rest and slow down. I need to refine my budget a little bit. Maybe I'll make a video about that later, but you won't believe this. I also just saw a groundhog staring at me, staring at him. Thank God Cardi didn't see it because, girl, she would have took off. Let me check the weather. This temperature lately has been amazing. It's 74 degrees out right now with the breeze. I definitely need to be on somebody's boat. So this is how other unemployed people feel. This is how they spend their time. This is legit a whimsical ass feeling because, yo, I really quit my job. I really quit my job. Most people wouldn't do that. Most people wouldn't walk away, and I 100% get it. But even at day 3, I'm proud of me. Honestly, I'm truly proud. I want to get paid to live. I want to get paid to serve, and I want to get paid to be exactly who I am. Having weekly coaching calls on my calendar, flying to different cities and states to connect and meet different people in person, doing interviews on my YouTube channel, and being able to sit down outside or somewhere cozy and just learn about somebody else's story, learn about who they are, or learn different ways we can take the options and the extra income, expand it and increase more income for ourselves. I can't fully see beyond all of that right now, but I think I'm stepping into that space. If I can be honest, I have been afraid to give myself the life that I want. Fear has kept me in a chokehold for over 10 years because I've always wanted freedom. The girl back in 2015, living in a 2-bedroom flat with her boyfriend at the time, she wanted freedom. I started learning about it. I started following women on Instagram that were doing things with their life. They were running businesses. They were just impressive. And I couldn't see any of that for myself, but inside I knew I was destined for it. I just didn't know how. And I felt like I tried everything under the sun to figure it out, to make it work, to make extra money. I read all the books. I purchased all the books. I followed so many steps. But I guess the time is the time, and when it clicks is when it clicks. The plan for years was to take over the bicycle shop that my dad owned. My goal in my mind was to pay someone to run it, and I'd live out of state. That plan died when we lost it all, so I settled for what was current, working. Working in retail, working in management, working. Finding higher paying retail jobs, but still deep down inside wanting every bit of freedom I could not fully define. Wanting to stay outside all morning, sitting by the water and never going to work. So many mornings were spent like that. Not to stay at home and not work, but to do the work I really wanted to do. Man, here we are. We're 11 years later. And 8 months ago, you could not have told me this is what it would have taken. I'm literally sitting by the water as we speak. This morning, I was playing fetch with Cardi, and she was staring at me writing in this journal. Right now, she's trying to break in like a bandit and get her ball. I'm coaching 30 women tonight at 7 p.m. 30 women said yes to building their financial options, being seen online, specifically showing up on YouTube to share their thoughts, their point of view, their life experience in hopes of helping other people. 30 women changing their lives by this sole one decision, removing the fear, removing the judgment, removing the barrier, but just taking the leap. This is my current job. So yes, I guess I'm not at work, but I'm working. And this feels like the most fulfilling moment ever. Everyone, and I mean everyone, deserves this feeling too. I have just wanted to capture every thought, every moment, every feeling, everything right now. Party, leave it alone. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Sit down. I've been wanting to catch it all. I've been wanting to catch it all because I've never been here before. And there is no more authentic moment than in the present that you're living in the decision that you're making right then and there. I could not in a million years have dreamed that this moment would be present. I knew that I've always wanted to be able to have this level of freedom, and to me, this is the luxury. To me, this is the gift. I've been refining my budget to just be mindful and intentional. I've been planning truly some Michigan adventures. I've just been figuring out new ways and different ways that I can spend time and be adventurous and be outdoors. And hey, don't be surprised when you see a pivot in the channel, because that's exactly where we're headed. I'm just so grateful that this is my life. I am so grateful that I get to live in this moment. I don't know how long this moment will last, Lord willing, but I want it to last as long as it possibly can. And a crazy truth that I honestly have to admit is the fact that I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I always want to have freedom of my time. I don't truly want to clock in for anybody. I always want to have freedom of my time. Even as I'm going through grad school right now and finishing up, the goal is fully private practice / entrepreneurship. That's just the goal. Because the way that we sacrifice so much for a paycheck, so much time that we don't get back. We don't get any second back. We don't get any do-over. We can't redo yesterday. We can't redo any of it. We truly, my coach says this all the time, you deserve what you desire. And she is 100% right. I cannot wait to see what happens next, how this unfolds. I'm just truly living in this moment. Truly. All right, friends, until the next video, until the next moment, hope you take great care of yourself. And thank you for reading my journal with me.